We're here with head women's rowing coach Jane LaRiviere. Jane had a winter to kind of work on some things, but now back into competition season here in the spring with championship season. Big race coming up, big regatta at the San Diego Crew Classic. Just talk about what you're looking forward to there.
Yeah, well, I think we spend so much time training, since November. Obviously, we've been training since August, but we we've been hard at it for several months, and it's time to race. And I think the team's really stoked to head to San Diego. Hoping for a little bit of summer, and we've had a couple of good days, but it's been pretty windy around here. So I'm excited to get down, look at the palm trees, and there'll be some awesome competition at the San Diego Crew Classic, and we're really looking forward to that.
Talk about some of the teams that you'll kind of go up against and what you kind of want to look at there.
Yeah, well, I mean, one of the wonderful things is that two of the top teams, like UW, is always vying for national championships. Texas has won a couple in the last few years, and so they're going to be there. And Cal is, I think, ranked 10th. Notre Dame is maybe 18th. I'm sorry if I'm messing that up a little bit, but there's going to be some great competition. And another interesting twist, since we've joined the WCC, we'll be able to see Big 10, Big 12, ACC. Is Texas still in, like, have they joined the SEC yet? Anyway, doesn't matter. I just think it'll be great because we'll have measures against several other conferences based off of this. And it's also early season, and we've just basically formed our boats, and we've never been through a season where there hasn't been some switches between the 4s and the 8s and the 8s. And so, yeah, just really excited to get down there. And I know that the team wants to get out there and race and just have a benchmark for something that we can work off of.
Certainly. Yeah, obviously early first regatta of the spring. What maybe are some goals that you're looking to maybe see as you start the spring and look to work upon?
Yeah, well, one of the goals is just to be the best we can be on the day of the race, and make sure that we don't defeat ourselves, that we don't get in our own way, and that we just execute what we've been practicing. There's always a lot of hoopla. It's a pretty fun place, San Diego. There's big crowds and lots of people. It's a real event, and being able to keep our composure and keep ourselves focused on what matter, the things that we can control, which is really only ourselves. And it's a great environment to sort of just check in and make sure that we stay collected and do the things that we've been, training to do.
With just the event and the environment there and kind of how it's a bigger event, is that something where maybe you can talk to the team about, hey, look ahead towards conference championship and NCAAs, because it'll be kind of similar to this, and just a way to kind of work that experience into it?
Yeah, that's a good point. Like we after this race, we have a couple of dual meets coming up, but this is the 6 boats across. There's a heat progression. We'll race on Friday or Saturday. We'll race on Sunday. And yeah, I think there's 10 boats in our event, and we won't see multi-boat racing until we go to the Wheeler Invitational in North Carolina later in April. So yeah, definitely, it'll be a good test for the coxswains, because the coxswains have been driving on the Snake River with, we got our lane installed, so that's been good. But it'll be also a nice challenge for them to have a defined area to actually row.